languages. Now we say these are general purpose high-level programming languages which use human-like vocabularies, making them easy to learn. They use human language vocabularies, making them easy to learn than both machine and assembly languages. These are general purpose languages. They are general purpose languages, high-level programming languages which use human-like vocabularies, making them easier to learn than both machine and assembly languages. When we say general purpose, we mean they can be used for multiple activities. It is not a language aimed at a specific job. No, they can be used to program applications for different environment without any hesitation. Let it be business, let it be computer games, let it be business, statistics, and so on. They can be used without hesitation. Let it be robotics, mobile application. They are general purpose. You can use them without any problem. Then, what are the examples of third generation languages? Examples of third generation languages. The examples we have here, we have C as one of the languages. We have C++, which is correlated with the C. C++ is built on top of C. Then we have Java. We have Fortran. We have COBOL. We have Ada. We have Pascal and Algo. But there are other several high-level programming languages. Not only these ones, but there are other third generation languages. There are others. But these ones have been very common. They have been very common. But in our series of learning, the language we chose, the modern languages we chose to deliver. One, we have C. We have chosen C because it is one of the widely used programming languages, and programming written using C are very fast. And when you learn C, you are in a position to learn now any other programming language ahead of you. You are in a position to learn any other programming language ahead of you. Then, the other is C++. This one is also in a list of our tutorials. In fact, after completing the tutorial of C, you should now embark on the tutorials of C++. Now, when you learn C, when you come to learn C++, when you have learned C, you will be having a lot of strength. Actually, many things you will skip in C++ because you would have understood them in C. Very many aspects. Then the other is Java. Java is another very good language, which in our series you will also find our tutorials there. However, these other languages we shall not prepare, but you can learn yourself. After, you will be having the capacity, if the need arises for you to learn them, you will have to do so. Then, we come to fifth generation languages. In the fifth generation languages, these are special purpose high-level programming languages that are very close to human language and therefore very easy to learn than third generation languages. These ones are much simpler. Not very simple as you may think without commitment, no. But when you compare them with the third generation, they are much simpler. Examples of fourth generation languages. One, we have Python. You could have heard about Python. They are very popular languages. Perl, we have Visual Basic, we have C#, we have PHP, we have JavaScript, we have Ruby, and so many others. Now, these languages, you can never avoid them. They are a must learn. You can't tell me that you will just learn third generation languages without learning any of these fourth generation languages. But the idea is learning these languages without third generation, you may be somewhere missing something to handle serious projects or to become a distinguished computer programmer. So some people rush to learn only these ones and they ignore the third generation, but I can assure you that your programming skill will be somewhere of serious limits. So learn third generation, but you will come to, why do we call this one special purpose in the definition? It is because most of them are better in particular areas. Most of these languages are only better in particular areas. And writing programs using these programming languages, you should know that the speed of operation will be low. So if you are to write programs whereby the speed is very essential, it means third generation languages are a must learn. The other is the SQL, or structure query language.